Okay, guys, so we are back and we are ready for finals and the third and fourth place uh, match as well. So it's going to be a match of two games, white and black for each side. And I think our finals has started already. We have a bit of a delay with Keegan and Lance, but let's get the first game going. Let's just sort this out. Welcome back to I am Gluckman over here as well. And
Thanks.
let's just get this game going over here. There we go. So we've got Khadija with the white pieces. Justin's got the black pieces. We see almost like a piano opening again.
Yeah, she tries very similar what she tried in the previous game when she was black. This
Yes.
like E4 C. It was in that stage E5 C6 D5 structure, but
Yes.
now it's not so easy to get in. So,
but that is definitely what she tries to.
she tried, but the question is, why didn't she just play? Okay, she couldn't play 2D4. It would just get taken, I guess. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we see that the Keegan and Lance game hasn't started yet. I think they might have to restart it over there. But okay, for now we can have a look at the finals, the important one. Of course, the other one also important. The guys are playing for money and they're playing for positions. So fourth place gets 1,000 rand, third place gets 2,000, second place gets 3,000, and of course the winner gets 4,000 rand. And whose turn is it? It is a white to play. Khadija is okay. She plays.
Yeah, so the interesting question for me was it possible just to play D4 straight away there instead of D3? Because if ED, CD, the queen's hitting the dragon on C5.
Yeah, but the dragon bishop's still in the way on C2, so the time you get it out of the way, it might be too late.
Okay, sorry, I'm actually going mad. Yeah.
Sorry,
Okay.
yeah, maybe that's the case. Um,
Yeah, it looks nice and comfortable for black, actually. So
yeah,
far.
I think Justin might be quite happy with the black pieces for now.
I mean, nothing
Nothing
tremendous, but
spectacularly,
yeah.
but I mean, usually black is the
But
one
why
who
not? Yeah. White's played a couple of passive moves, and already the knight's coming to F4. We'll start to hassle the dragon bishops. Okay, this is an interesting way to try and get in D4. Push B5 and into D4.
Okay. Okay, so dragon bishop drops back to E6. Maybe it didn't want to drop back to B6 the traditional way you would say because of A4 and so on. But maybe Justin has got his eyes set on playing D5 himself.
Yeah, I don't think that's too bad an option. Because although you can go for this B5 and D4, which I suspect was the original plan, it is a bit loose as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, but maybe you can.
Okay, we're just trying to make sure Keegan is with us over here. Looks like we got him on Zoom now. Now you should just make sure the game starts.
Okay. So Khadija is now losing a bit of time, which wasn't the case at all in the previous
Yeah.
match.
Yeah,
matches.
usually she would come out
It was
comfortable.
going quickly. So I think this is Knight C6 may have surprised her on move 1.
Uh-huh. Okay, it's also finals. You want to make sure you come out. I mean, perhaps being a bit more cautious is not the way to think this game. Have we started with the other game? Let's see. Not yet.
I play the move,
Oh,
but
yeah.
I don't know if the game is if I'm in the game or not.
Okay, so
Oh,
we're hearing Keegan
Barcelona.
now. Keegan, I think you guys must just re-invite each other or start the game over. I think that one was perhaps aborted. Okay, D4 was D4 played now by white. Takes.
Yeah, I think it's a dragon tactic missing. It's double defended.
Okay. So I mean, white has got this huge center. What is black gonna do? D5?
Yeah, but black's just won a pawn.
Black just won a pawn.
Yeah. It
Am
might have
I-
been better to take with the other dragon because it might be more forcing, but because
Okay, there, this
you
is-
have to exchange. Yeah, you don't have to.
Okay, I actually just missed it. Okay, my screen is updated. Okay. So I see black won a pawn, yes. What does he have to complain about? I don't think anything.
No, nothing to complain about. Nothing to complain about.
So not
It's
the
just
not
a
the
solid
nicest
pawn
start.
and a nice position.
Especially with the white pieces. White pieces can be very heavy. And not the start that Khadija wanted, I would assume. And
Sorry, Keegan is not connected to the variant.
okay, so let's get Keegan going on the variant, guys. Use the link. Just resend the link in the chat in Zoom. Okay. So the link is in the chat, guys. Hopefully we can get Keegan and Lance going for the 3rd and 4th position as soon as possible. We have Boom
The
Shaka.
white's just got a bad position. Yeah, 5 minutes down in a bad position.
Yeah. I mean, I think white should just got the losses now, just get the king safe. But I mean, the knight on g6 can also start to cause some trouble.
Yeah. I mean, you probably just got to exchange dragons and go knight c3 and hope for the best.
Yeah.
What can you do?
Yeah.
Maybe you'll get pressure on the c file in time.
So yeah, we're gonna get the screen for the players in just a moment. We're struggling with the second board. The first board I think is fine, but the second one we're struggling. Let's see.
Okay, not worrying about the rook quite correctly, I guess. Yeah, this is actually why it was better to take with the dragon on e6 rather than f6, because you would have had the other dragon on f6 right now and avoided this possibility.
So g3 just cuts out the knight, I guess. G3, dragon, g2, and then castle.
Yeah, but it's always the dicey one. You're creating lots of weaknesses.
Yeah.
Later on, you know, maybe the d6 or d5 comes and using h3, f3 gets weak, which could be a bit dangerous with the dragon. So, look, white's got it all to do. But I mean, okay, there's always a pawn is not the end of the world by any means.
Okay, so Bungie says dragon takes dragon and dragon d4 is winning. Why?
He's got knight c3 still after that.
not sure what Bungie is trying to say over here.
Oh, well, then there's Dragon F3. If not C3, then Dragon F3 is a tactic. Yeah, it's in H1. In fact, wasn't that a tactic right now? It could have gone Dragon F3
No, Dragon can't
and
reach
taken on
F3.
H1.
Dragon
Yeah?
can't reach F3 at the moment.
It
E4.
can't reach. Okay, I
Yeah.
was full for that one.
Um,
But then you could even do tactics like D5 and then do it, for example. But yeah, I think Black had something there, probably maybe missed it, but okay.
okay, so we're still waiting for the other game to start. Okay, Khadija gets a bishop on G2.
Yeah, who knows? Maybe even something like F5 as a possibility. But okay.
Bungie says dragon on D4 attacks queen and rook. I don't understand that. Okay. Okay, at the moment, yes. Oh, so take on C2
Yeah,
and
now it
then...
does, yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. Thanks, Bungie. We are a bit slow on this side. At
Yeah,
least
that's
I am.
not bad.
So that's a heavy tactic that Justin is delivering here. What can be done? Are you going to give up your queen?
Could have been done before. Yeah.
Yes. Queen C3. What else?
Yeah. Yeah. No, well, this is just finished, eh? It's just a rook. Okay, you can go knight C3 and get the dragon, but a dragon can't be worth a rook and a knight, surely.
Yes, of course, that's not good, but at least stay in the
At least you
game.
get a dragon, that gives you some tactical chances.
Yes.
Okay, so what is the easy way for Black to just try to kill this game? I guess would be my question. What would you do?
Let's see. For Black, I'm not sure. I don't see an easy, straightforward way. Might have to slow play it a bit, yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
A5. Or you could go, could maybe play C6, rook D8 and D5. Try to just press through with the fast.
Yeah, White's going to try F4, I guess, and just hope for the best.
Yes.
All right.
Bungie says get outpost on D4 for the knight. C5. And eventually get the knight on
That's a
D4.
possibility. It is a possibility.
Yep. It's a decent long-term idea.
Okay, this is also reasonable. I mean, a dragon is very strong, but I can't really believe it's worth a rook and a knight.
Yeah. Of course, Queensland majority, Bungie says. Of course, there's a Queensland majority. But okay, White's going to throw everything now, like you said, David. He's going to try to... he's going to try to cause... And I mean...
But it's not so easy to do anything, because if you play F5, the knight just goes to E5, and
in fact,
really solid.
if I'm just realizing, this was round one game as well. In round one, Khadija and Justin played. And Justin was a piece up. And Khadija threw the kitchen sink at him, and he actually buckled under pressure and blundered the piece back and lost the game eventually. So
Yeah.
so now
Well,
Justin...
if you blunders a piece, that's a different story. Then White's in the game.
Yeah, so I think Justin must
It's
just
just-
now fight his own ghosts.
It's difficult to see how you blunder though, because like when the pawn goes to f5, I mean, you're just going to put your
95.
knight on e5.
Yeah.
And you've got this queen. I mean, white surely doesn't want to swap queens now.
Mm.
But it's like the black queen will be causing a bit of havoc. You're going to play a5. You're going to have the a8 rook coming in. You're going to have checks if you want to. So
Yeah, no, it's
difficult to think what you can do.
to ruin it. Yeah, it's not easy to find a losing path for black, but you never know.
Yeah, you never know. I mean, maybe you got to try for f5, f6 and hope for the best and maybe some sort of mating trap, but it looks very far-fetched. It looks to me like Justin has done some practice because he plays nice natural moves.
Okay, yeah, no, Justin definitely seems like he's comfortable. He has been putting in some time. So yeah, Khadija taking a time here, of course, just to try and find a reasonable path forward. The other game hasn't started yet. Keegan is experiencing some technical difficulties. We'll have to figure out a way how we will proceed with that match. In the meantime, Justin looks comfortable. And by the way, Khadija is on full score for the tournament.
Really?
He's on full score. He went through the group stages 3 out of 3.
Who else was in the group stages then?
Justin was there. Robin was there, and Vero September.
Okay. Okay, Vera's a decent player. Oh, okay.
Yes, so
Okay.
Justin squeezed through in the last round, beating Vero in direct encounter to go through.
Okay, this is the best move she had because at least now a5 you can meet with b5. You can't let the a8 rook in the game.
Yeah.
That's okay. You can just win the b4 pawn if you want to, I guess. Just queen b6 and take on b4. Is that so bad?
Well,
I'll
yeah,
not take
I
another
think White is past the stage of caring about the queen side now.
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe she should think about getting an h4, h5 or something.
No, you might have to think about that, but Black would love to open up a line for these rooks. Not so easy to do.
So okay, that's what's happening. Bungie also says grab the pawn on b4. I say it's okay. Take on b4. Maybe we play queen g3. I mean, no, but Black can just play rook takes e4.
Yeah, I would like to find something better for Black if I were Black.
But
Like more decisive
queen,
than just taking
queen
a
b4,
pawn.
queen
And
b4,
that's-
rook takes e4. If the queen goes to g3, rook e4.
Yes.
So, I mean, surely Black can maybe just double up on the e file. That seems a bit slow, I guess.
Yeah.
f5, f6.
You know, maybe a better bet instead of queen b6, and I know I said queen b6 and take the pawn, was maybe just to go through a rook e7, other rook to e8,
Yes, that's what I was thinking.
and you're already piling up on taking on e4. That might have
Yeah.
been a better bet.
H4
You've always got
straight
the
away.
check in reserve.
Ah, there's no need for queen g3. The bishop on g2 is protecting the dragon bishop.
Yes,
So h5 finally something over here.
there is some play. Yeah, Black's problem is just he's got too many pawns. There's no way for the rooks to come in.
Yeah.
That's kind of the, you'd much prefer it to be black if you didn't have the a7 pawn, or you
Yes.
didn't have the c7 pawn,
Yes.
or even if you didn't have the b7 pawn,
Yes, exactly.
you could get the rook in.
So I mean, you could possibly do that. Oh no, but d5, e5 would.
Okay, so trying this knight takes h4 is threatened,
Aha. Okay.
or knight h4 if you play h5. Eh?
Yes, that's a nice.
So that
one.
would be a winning move.
King
Okay, so
h1.
that's to do.
That he just spots it. So how does Justin do it? I was looking at d5, but d5 one can just decline by
Yeah.
pushing e5.
Yeah.
So that won't work nicely.
That rook wasn't on f1, of course. You just go queen takes dragon on g2 and win. But
Uh-huh.
yeah.
So yeah, Justin, I think it's justified to take a bit of time over here. He's got
Yeah,
time.
why not?
We should just figure out a plan. I'm sure there's more than one good plan here. Just find one. Stick to it.
You know what? Not a bad plan. Maybe I'm not sure about it. But just go c5, c4, and go for it.
I was actually looking at that. Just push the ball all the way.
Because often what you find is later on, if you're not sure what to do, pushing a pawn is never is well. I mean, if the pawn gets taken, you open up the files, and if it doesn't get taken, you just carry on pushing it.
Yes,
At least you're going to open up a file for the rook.
I like that idea. Yes.
And if it takes some d6, and you're opening up the d file as well. So I would be tempted just to do that, because it's very easy. If white doesn't do something very quickly, 3 moves time, the pawn sitting on c2, and then you're really finished.
Okay, but let's see now. c5, right? We go h5.
Yeah, knight f8
Knight
probably.
f8. We go h6.
h6, okay. Probably go g6, I guess. Eh?
g6. Okay. Now we need to open up more lines. Now I guess we can go f5.
Okay.
And at least she's playing.
Yeah. I mean, I would say, yeah, that's where I'm slightly nervous. I wouldn't say I'm not 100% confident. But you probably then play like maybe c4 then, for example. So that's right. Queen takes c4, rook a c8.
Okay, but you don't have to play queen c4. You can go queen d5 or something.
Queen d5.
Something. You don't have to take immediately.
Yeah. Queen d5.
So I'm not too sure if I want to allow this h5 and h6 so easily, but h6
But
itself
what
doesn't help.
how do you stop it, really? I mean,
Yeah, you can't
there's no
stop
real
it.
way to stop it.
So you need to take immediate action.
Okay, c5, h5. I mean, the other one you can do is just go c4 straight away, of course.
Yes.
Maybe you don't have to rush with knight f8. You've got that in reserve.
And then let's say I go what? Anyway, queen g3 or something.
Okay. But okay, now you've gained something. Now
A6.
then knight f8. No, I don't like this a6. This is too slow.
That is just handing your
No,
opponent.
that's
the
just too
tempo.
slow. You're wasting. It's much better to have your pawn on c5 and c4 than on
Yes.
a6. So
Yeah, that
This
doesn't
I
make
don't
sense.
like.
So it's critical moment, not too convincing by Justin, and Khadija only needs something to work with, basically, to stay on the
yeah.
pitch. I just want to check this other game has started, perhaps already. Doesn't seem like it.
Okay, but at least she's got within 2 minutes now. She must carry on moving quickly, I think. But I would play h6 without
Yeah.
even thinking,
Yeah,
probably,
you need to
to
just
be
go
honest.
for it. You need to go for
Or
it. What else?
not
Maybe
gonna-
G6? But G6, I mean, you're not
yeah,
going
but
for
at least
G6.
then there are
55.
some maybe half tactics or whatever. Then you can think about rook b1, maybe even there's another one.
Uh-huh.
I really don't like this a6. It's just too
Yeah,
slow.
no, yeah, I don't like A6 either. And we've seen what Khadija can do with the Dragon Bishop, so even if you completely
Yeah.
the queen
Always
side,
dangerous. I mean, if you were saying earlier at 6.5 and you say a rook and a knight is 8, it's not that much of it.
yeah,
It's not terrible. The problem, you also got 3 pawns extra on the queen side, but you've got to push those for those to be worth something.
exactly.
At the moment, they block in the rooks coming in the game. Again, I still believe it's winning for black, but you know, yeah, not a bad thing. Just get that dragon a little bit closer. You never know when the tactics will come. Okay. Okay, Justin's going into like swap off mode. You can see. So
Okay, we can kind of know Khadija is definitely not trading.
yeah, I know, definitely not.
Where to put the queen? C2, C3.
okay, e4's falling. That's the slight issue. So
C2 was played, but isn't queen C6 good now?
C6 now is in it, but you've still got dragon d5 then, is it? Oh, you haven't got dragon d5.
Don't have
Oh
dragon
my
D5.
goodness.
So that seems like a nice. So was dragon E3 perhaps a mistake then?
Yeah, probably
I think
with
dragon
the
E3 is
yeah, now that you see all this, it turns out that way.
It's kind of destabilized matters here.
Unfortunately, okay, you can still go back to G2, or you can't go back to G2 anymore. You're swapping queens.
Yeah, no, this looks good for Justin now. I think he's all of a sudden.
Yeah, no, now it's you need to have the pawn on H6, then you would have some tactics with
Yes.
queen to B2, and if you take on E4, then dragon back to G2, and you threaten mate and the queen.
Yeah.
But without the pawn, having pushed H6, you're now just going to be too slow.
Wow.
See, that's the point. If you played H6 earlier, H6, G6, you just got quite a few more extra tactics.
Yes.
Now they all don't work.
Okay, so we're seeing an endgame here where Justin definitely has the better of it at the moment with the extra pawns. Dragon Bishop is still there to cause
Yeah, I'll
confusion.
probably just rook AB8 here, and you're now starting to come in, because surely
Rook B2 coming
dragon
in.
by itself is not going to win. But
Yeah.
I mean, you can also play knight E6, I guess, if you want to worry about dragon D4. But yeah, rook B8. Okay, you don't have to worry about the pawn on A6, I don't think. Not with E4 falling.
Only thing that Black must just watch out for. You see, the more the position opens up, the stronger that Dragon Bishop becomes. So
I think maybe knight D7, knight C5 there. I don't know, but it's worrying about pawns.
yes, I like that idea. Knight D7, Knight C5, and Khadija just throwing in everything.
Because also then, you know, E4 is like, okay, he's doing it one move later because he's worried about the, but he didn't have to worry about the A6 pawn anyway, because E4 would have fallen.
Yeah.
Yeah, without a queen extra, now it's difficult to see that the tactics are going to do anything.
time-wise, Justin is also quite fine. So yeah,
Yeah. Of course, the dream position is to like get your pawn to h6, take on g7. Black thinks doesn't have to take back because it's all safe, and then you get like dragon h6 mate, I guess, something like that. But you're a long way from that. It's difficult to see any other tactics that work, though. You have to think about those type of things, but it's so long away. White hasn't got enough to make it, and now 5 minutes behind as well, almost. Yeah, so this is going downhill.
so we're gonna have to figure out what to do with it. This other match, we might have to find out a way. We're gonna have to talk to the organizer to see what to do with these technical difficulties. In the meantime, we are lucky to have the finals at least going, and we do have another game after this.
So I think maybe if I had to like say what the mistake was, yeah, is Khadija went into it with this view she's going to play for the big center, and she didn't adjust to it, and it wasn't so easy to play that. I mean, obviously there's a tactical error afterwards, but
yes,
but she played the d4 was just way too weak. And
yeah, d4, yeah, d4 was a big error.
Yeah, but it's like it strikes me. It's almost as if, and I think it is a good strategy on the whole. That she believes that having space is a big advantage. But yeah, you've got to do it under the right circumstances, I guess.
Dragon c2, knight takes pawn.
Or even just rook takes pawn, I would do maybe. Okay, you may have to watch back mate, rank mate. Don't fall for back rank mate, but it's difficult to believe you will.
The rook takes e4, and yeah, it's
rook b2 or something come in.
Yes.
Maybe rook b2 now even. No back rank. Yeah. Okay, another way to play.
Okay, and Justin's nose is itching. Must be sniffing the victory over there.
Yeah. I mean, it's only a back rank mate is the only tactic, but I mean, there's no way to get it going.
Yeah.
I think rook b2 would have probably been better first somewhere, and now they've got let this dragon out a little bit. I mean, it's surely still rook b2 check, or why not? I mean, it must be close to a mate.
And yeah, this has to be
g3. Yeah.
You know what you could have done there? Check on b2, king g3, knight e4, check.
Yeah, I was looking at that.
And if you go king g4, then you play rook takes g5. Just give up both pieces for the dragon again.
And it's winning, yeah, rook in game, yeah.
Rook in game.
That's
okay, so black won and Khadija resigned. So well done to Justin over there. Let's just get the players and let's just talk about this. So can everybody hear me? Okay, so basically, to everyone. So, okay, for the show, everyone, we're gonna take a small break. I'm gonna discuss things with the players since we have some technical difficulties on the one side. But Justin has won the first game in the finals. Well done to him. Tough luck to Khadija, and we will see you guys in the next 15 to 20 minutes. See you guys very soon. Thank you. Cheers.